just broke my sunglasses. Good thing I'm going to the States, get another pair. All right. Okay, you want to call Pam?
Sure.
Let's
see their phone.
Go to your messages.
Yeah. Call. Can I? Oh yeah, I can hear it. Home or iPhone or?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, but definitely better to have this before, so we don't hear all this stuff. Just have her waiting in the wings,
right? Just gotta answer them.
Do you want to put your mic in front of you?
Oh shit, yeah.
I can hear you pretty clear anyway, but still.
Answer your phone, Pam. Hi.
Hi, Pam. We're not on yet.
We're not on yet. Yes.
We wanted to call you first and kind of get things ready.
Oh shit! Did I call the wrong one? Do you want me to call the other one? Are you sure?
Would you rather just have your cell so that it's more convenient?
Okay.
We can do it. We're not on yet, so.
Okay, we'll rock and roll.
All right, so did you have the podcast? Did you put all the stuff?
What stuff?
Did you press the thing that he said?
Yeah, that's why you can hear her.
Okay. Oh.
Here we go, Pam! No, you're just gonna hang out and we're gonna keep you on the line.
If you're good with this, as long as you don't want us to call you back on your cell. Okay.
Okay, well, we'll hit record here and we'll do our little intro and then we'll intro you and then, yeah, you just get to hang out and talk with us. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1,
okay,
go.
Here we go.
Hi guys, welcome back to episode 4 of what we are now calling, or episode 5
Yeah,
now.
it's 5.
It's 5, but really it's kind of 1, but it's 5 because we've changed our name.
Okay.
We're not Meet Me in the Middle anymore. We're Meet You in the Middle.
Oh, okay. Meet you in the middle. Let's do it.
All right, so episode 5, Meet You in the Middle.
Woo-hoo.
I am Shannon, my co-host.
Crystal.
And tonight, we finally got the technology figured out. Jared hooked us up, and we got my girlfriend, the most amazing Pam, on the line. Say hello, Pam.
Hello.
Oh my God, that's so fun.
I know, we've roped her into it. You're our first guest speaker, and we're really excited to have you on here.
I just want to say
thanks for having me.
Of course. I want to say it was so cute to see you guys together this weekend. Again, it took me back to O'Hara
so
days.
good to see her. Oh my gosh. So my amazing girlfriend Pam lives 8 hours north of here. We met each other in my Grand Prairie hell days. She was my shining star and savior up there.
Oh, yeah.
Really became my best friend and was great. And her son and my son were both in baseball together. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I don't miss a damn thing about Grand Prairie except for Pam and her family. That's it. So she was back here this weekend. She came to Calgary, her son's last year. He's now a senior too. My son's last year. They played on different teams for the last 4 years. But of course, I've kept Pam as close as I can. I keep trying to tell her to, Pam, move to Calgary. I'm trying. Her brother's here. Your brother's here, Pam.
Yeah. Housing market is very different, though.
I know.
That's so true.
I know. All right. Anyways, we got to see each other this weekend. I got to watch her son play ball. I got to see her mom and her dad and her family and her brother. And yeah, it's just she has the greatest family. It's they're very supportive and loving, and they've been really important in my life and my son's life. And yeah, so Pam has also been down the hellhole of relationships like me. We're both single moms that hate the dating world. What do you think, Pam?
Oh, good grief. It's traumatizing.
It must be hard in a small community. Like you live in a fairly small community, so the pool is pretty small, I would think.
It is a big little world, definitely. There's quite often always a connection or somebody that knows somebody or whatever. You don't just like meet someone that doesn't know you or have some sort of a connection. It's a little bit tricky.
Okay, I guess that would have its pros and cons.
I would say cons.
Yeah,
Potentially,
more
but also
more so cons.
Yeah.
I would say and to be honest, a lot of people won't set me up with their single friends because they feel that they're not good enough or in a good space to be ready for a relationship. So that's tricky too.
Well, at least your friends are nice enough to acknowledge that and not send you down the nasty path with somebody who's not ready to be in a relationship. Yeah.
No.
Well, not anymore.
I have my own luck for that.
Okay, Pam has one of my all-time favorite dating stories ever. Like, ever.
What?
Yes. Pam, do you want to go grocery shopping?
Oh, good Lord. Yes.
Tell us the story.
I was just, grocery shopping and at No Frills produce department looking at the apples because there seems to be like 60 different type of apples you can pick from. And I'm looking and all of a sudden I just hear this voice and it's just like Honey Crisps are where it's at. And I'm just like,
apples.
So I look around and there is this like, fairly good looking gentleman that's kind of like over my shoulder. And but he sort of ended up stalking me through the grocery store and we did exchange numbers and eventually a few days later we went for coffee, but he was like going for a coffee with a squirrel on crack. Like it was bananas.
I feel like
he was showing me pictures of his shirt off and inviting me over and let's have a pizza party and like, holy Moses, man, pump the brakes.
Honey Crisp is where it's at, baby.
See, I agree
Honey
with
Crisp
him,
is
though.
where it's at.
I think Honey Crisp is where it's at.
Well, they are the best apples.
Great apple.
Right?
They really are.
They are, so I feel like that's solid. I think people like to meet people in grocery stores. I feel like that's actually a meet cute. Like if you were in New York or something, that would be like an episode.
Yeah, and they're not on drugs.
Yeah, not on drugs and meet at the grocery store. There you go. Why aren't you married? I don't get it. Like, why didn't this work out? And he has good taste in apples.
Oh, Crystal. I can honestly confess that when I first moved to Okotoks, I would go to Calgary, to Seaton, to the No Frills there, like the superstore, on Friday evenings or Sunday afternoons because the amount of smoking hot men in that grocery store. What? I'm not joking. There's good-looking men everywhere. And more often than not, the firemen are in there too shopping.
Yeah. They were next door.
Oh, the firemen were next door?
Yeah.
Gosh, damn.
I know.
Man, I have a really good story with a fireman, and Pam has a not good story with a fireman.
Oh.
Yeah.
I swear, Pam, we could literally write a book on the holy crap, did that actually happen of the dating world? It's bad.
Well,
True story.
Yeah.
I also want to say about your interaction there that I'm surprised because you are so drop dead gorgeous that you don't have men stalking you in the grocery store pretty much every time you go to the grocery store.
Yeah. I'm going to put a picture of my girlfriend, Pam, and she is absolutely stunningly gorgeous.
Yeah.
You guys are very kind.
Now we're just calling it as we see it, girlfriend.
So all the men that see you must be using an incredible amount of restraint and like self-discipline to not just be falling at your feet.
Okay, but that's a good thing to talk about. So you got somebody like Pam who has all her ducks in a row. She's got her own house. She's a great single mom. She's a hardworking woman who's had a fantastic career. She's very dedicated to her community. She volunteers. She coaches. She's amazing. So why is somebody like Pam single?
It makes no sense to me. I know. I think I said that to you.
We both said it.
If Pam wants to be in a relationship, I feel like it should be 100% possible
And
with
yet,
someone amazing. And what?
I said, and yet.
Yeah. But maybe it is because of the location, like because it is a smaller community.
Well, she's born and raised there too, right? Well, been there her whole life,
Yeah.
anyways.
So
I get a lot of men are intimidated by me, but I'm also a hermit, generous with my time when it comes to the community, family, friends. I go to the grocery store when there is not many people in it because people are weird and I like my space.
Honey Crisp are the best.
Yeah.
I swear to God, one day I'm going to just show up in the grocery store when you're grocery shopping and lean over your shoulder and say that.
I'm going to have some Honey Crisps delivered to your door tomorrow.
Well, I won't say no because they really are great apples. Geez, I think you're right though, Pam. I think you nailed it on the head there too. I mean, that's been a big thing is when you are a very strong, independent woman, that it is exceptionally intimidating for a lot of men out there. So how do you counteract that? Like, I don't want to change who I am. Do you, Pam?
I'm open to change, but I'm also comfortable with where I'm at. I'm okay with my life. I'm okay with being single. And I guess really until somebody is ready to kind of like meet me at where I'm at and not have to like try to, coddle, or I don't know what the right way to put it would be like, because people get insecure when you don't have enough time, or you choose, we all choose to make time for what's important to us. And I will always make time for what's important to me, but I'm not going to make time to, babysit or baby an ego because they're insecure with what I do and what fills my cup.
Exactly. Exactly. When I had a dating profile, I always said, look, I have a very full life. I will make time for the right man. That's not an issue for me. However, you better be the right man.
All right.
Yeah. And I think that gets it even more of an issue too, though, because I mean, we were just talking about this last week. I mean, overall, I've been pretty well basically single for 17 years now, and I'm really comfortable where I'm at in my life. I can go to the movie by myself. I can go to dinner by myself. I have lots of great friends. I can go hiking by myself. I don't need a man, and I don't know if I want to share a bathroom again or a closet again. But on the other hand, all of a sudden enters a man, and seems like he's got his ducks in a row, and all of a sudden, oh, it's really nice to be touched again and kissed again and have a conversation again. And those things are really nice. But it's a fine balance between being totally comfortable with who you are and still staying open. And like Pam said, I mean, I'm totally good being single, but it would be really nice to meet the right man. Oh,
Absolutely.
Is that your pup?
That is Odie disturbing the neighbor's dog. He's a bit of an instigator. He likes to run to the fence, let Squish know he's there, and then Squish loses his ever-loving mind.
Okay.
Oh, so you see Denali and you get along so well because they have that in trait, that same thing, right? My dog that yells till she smells. So annoying. Jiminy Cricket. I swear I'm going to get a t-shirt that says that and literally make her wear it when we hike. Hi, I yell till I smell. Can I smell? Oh, we're good. People think I'm ridiculous, but anyways. Pam actually rescued her dog. You got a dog rescue, yes?
Yes, I do.
Okay, how did that come about?
So the idea of it came about was my son was going through a really tough time, being in a really dark place, just recently diagnosed with epilepsy, and the girlfriend he was dating broke up with him. We hadn't found the right medication combination for his seizures and whatnot, and it was around Christmas, and shortly after Christmas, this profile came up, and it seemed like a dog identical to what my brother's dog Capone, who passed a few years back. Just a big, gentle giant, an exceptional floof, and he's like a Great Pyrenees cross with, well, they were thinking like a Burmese mountain dog or something, but I think he's, as the groomer said, he's like a border collie on stilts, but he's definitely Great Pyrenees crossed with probably border collie.
Yeah.
Gentle as can be, but long story short, got Odie for Jackson because who doesn't want to love a pup? And he's ended up being my sidekick because he kind of sort of causes my son a little bit anxiety being a puppy. But he is just the sweetest boy.
Oh. Yeah, you've had a heck of a battle, actually. We should talk about that for a little bit of a minute here, because I know a couple of people right now that are going through just ongoing issues with the healthcare system. And it's not an Alberta thing. It's not a BC thing. It's not a Canada thing. It's not a North America thing. It's a worldwide issue when it comes to healthcare. And Pam, it's hard as a single mom and trying to advocate for your son in a world we don't necessarily understand. I mean, you didn't know much about seizures until this world fell on you, and you have had to advocate and battle for, you got to be going on 2 years now.
Well, to be honest, it's probably been more along the lines of like, probably six or more years.
Since what? Really?
So nobody could really diagnose Jackson in the beginning because, for one, he wasn't being completely transparent and honest with how often like these, say, episodes were happening.
Typical teenager. It's embarrassing.
Right. And then, it was kind of like one diagnosis was moved to another diagnosis, to another, and then eventually it was, and now it kind of more so makes sense that what he was having was what was kind of like a smaller form of a seizure, right? Because focal seizures can happen in different ways. And it's just eventually kind of progressed as the years have kind of like gone by. And again, just trying to advocate and especially being in the north, because we are nowhere near any specialists that can like see him. And seeing a specialist, if you got one, well, you're pretty lucky. And the wait lists are beyond ridiculous. Even just for simple tests like MRIs, they're booking like a year and 2 months out in Grand Prairie. Oh. And if someone's like my son who has mental health issues, you pay out of pocket because you're not sure if they're going to hold on that long to make that test to see if there's anything going on there.
It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. At the end of the day, it was the wait times with my mom. My mom knew something was wrong. She asked for, we need an MRI, we need a CAT scan, we need something. And they finally called her 5 days before she died. I mean,
really?
Right?
Yeah. They called in December. She started in August, and they were like, well, we finally have it. I'm like, there's no point now.
Yeah.
And
that's so sad.
It is sad, and it's not fair for people like Jackson, and especially a teenager. Can you imagine, I was a hormonal, out of control teenager to begin with, but to not understand what's going on with your body, to have to wait. He lost his license. He lost his job that he wanted to do so bad. So his career, everything has just been piling onto him, not to mention the financial and the emotional stress that's put on you, Pam. I mean, this has been a hard go.
It has been a hard go. I'm very, very over the last couple of years because they've been very hard on the heart, very draining emotionally, mentally, all the things, right? Like your kid's heart breaks, your heart shatters.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you just kind of tape your heart back together and try and put theirs back together too at the same time.
Right? What else can you do?
No, you got to keep going. You can't give up.
Exactly. So, okay, I'm going to throw it out there because if we're going to talk about a problem, what are solutions? How do we fix this? How How do you win this battle, do you think?
Oh, I don't even know, my friend. It's I seriously feel like we're just like in limbo. It could be one thing, could be another. Part of me wishes that we had the funds to take him to the States, to the Mayo Clinic or something, right? Like, if you pay, you seem to get results.
Yeah.
But we're not fortunately blessed with a substantial amount of funds that can just be spent wherever.
How sad and
So I
how
don't know.
frustrating.
Right? Like you feel weighed down. You definitely feel weighed down, and I don't know how to fix it. Like our system is just very broken because, like you said, like your mom was trying to tell the doctors that something was wrong, and you can go in just like you go in and you say something's really wrong. I'm not normally sick, and then 2 weeks later, you are down and out with pneumonia and 4 rounds of antibiotics, and 6 weeks later, I am still not recovered.
Right? And I did talk about a little bit, I don't think I got into the full detail a couple of weeks ago on our podcast, that my trip to Mount Robson was supposed to be with Pam. And we were both really looking forward to this. And she needed it. Like, she just needed, Pam is like me. When we hike, we heal from the inside out. It's the greatest thing we can do is get outside and let nature run its course. And she was robbed of that because of the same thing. I mean, pneumonia took her out. There was no way she could do it. So it was a hard trip to do without you there, girlfriend. I tell you, I cried a few times on that trail.
Oh, absolutely. It's an amazing place to be. And that was a hard choice, but I mean, it's a logical choice because I'm not going to put you in jeopardy, and I'm not going to put myself in jeopardy.
No, there's no way you could do it. You couldn't even talk, for crying out loud.
No, couldn't say 2 sentences without having a cough attack and trying to catch my breath.
I know, you sounded so much better on the weekend. I couldn't believe how much you finally turned the corner, because even like a week and a half ago, I was like, oh my gosh, you can't even have a conversation on the phone. It's so bad. But
yeah, no,
broken.
it's I think we're finally, it's that what is that, the TSN turning point?
Yeah. TSN turning point. She's coming around the corner.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny. So, Pam, I think let's veer just slightly here for a second. And Crystal and I think you can agree with us. And I wrote my blog on it this week too. I wrote my blog on kindness and nature, and just that nature expects nothing. The river doesn't expect to be repaid for watering and feeding the forest that it goes through. The trees don't compete for sunlight. Everybody just cohabitates, works together. It's this beautiful system, and we humans seem to have it backwards in our world. We seem to compete and expect gratification for helping people out and all of that. But at the end of the day, nature's number one for nurturing. And I think you're the same. I think nature really, you and I have often talked about, we just need to get outside.
Yes, just get outside, disconnect. I don't know. There's just something that just recharges you and helps you release all the things, or just kind of sort of still give you the strength to carry on. Just a reprieve from the weight you're carrying, enough to let you have a break and get back to it.
Totally. Because I don't think about crap when I'm hiking. Like, I get out of that truck and my brain just goes, oh, listen to the birds.
Right? You breathe the air, and then you're just like, this is amazing. And I mean, we've, like, when we did O'Hara and Kiwi Pass, and when we went larch hunting, like all the things where it's just like, 3 steps in and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Or like, every 10 minutes, this is amazing. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Right? You're not thinking about what's back at home. You're not thinking about the bills, or what do you got to schedule or plan next, or how to juggle this, that, and the other thing. You're there, you're in the moment, and you're just soaking it all up, and it's glorious. And to think that there's so many people that will never see what we've seen, experience what we've seen, and we've done it with our own 2 legs.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. Crystal and I have a saying. What do we say? We
It's
are.
like the 0.1%ers.
Yep.
Yeah. Just very fortunate to be out doing what we do.
Yeah. Because so many people don't get to see it.
No, I know.
And how many times have we said that? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
0.1%ers
Right?
today. Yeah. I think that would be my huge shout out to the world if I could. And I try through my writing and through conversations and friendship and all that. If I could just do one thing in the world, it would be to tell people to get outside. Even if you walk around your neighborhood.
Yeah, the message is out there.
Absolutely.
Too. I think, it's always said, like, professionals and everything say that's a great stress reducer and it's one of the best things for your health.
So why don't we do it more? Well, I mean, we
do.
try, but
we do, yeah.
But the general population,
No, not as much. I don't know. I think maybe it's intimidating for some people if they're not used to that.
they don't have to climb Everest.
I know, but people are scared of
but I
bears.
get that
People
a
are
lot
scared of
too. I
things.
mean, yeah, exactly what Crystal said. People are scared of things, like even in Grand Prairie with like some of the small wooded trails. Like, oh, what if there's bears? Yeah, okay, sometimes there can be bears, but I mean, like, I don't know, like they make mountains out of molehills where you're just like, just go walk the paved trails that have trees. You'll be safe. It'll be fine.
Right?
Go in a group, find a few friends, and
Yeah, right. And nobody says that you have to do 40 kilometers in a day.
Heck no.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. I love it, Pam. Yes, 15 minutes. I agree. Okay. Everybody should try and do 15 minutes a day. At least 3 days a week. Like even 3 days a week would make such a difference in the world.
Oh, for sure.
Everybody needs a dog. Everybody needs to get outside. Look at us. We're going to figure out the world's problems and how to solve them. Don't you worry.
yeah.
That's funny. Well, that's another side of it, though, too. Like, Pam, will you just go and hike by yourself still, or is it better to go with friends even in a city because of all the problems in the cities nowadays?
I'm good either way. Like I'm still okay to go hiking by myself.
Yeah.
Where I'm at, I don't have a lot of fellow hikers that have the confidence, or they're scared.
Yeah.
And even just like I know what my ability is, and if I'm taking a beginner, I'm not going to take him out on something that's like quite challenging. Obviously, you want to be responsible, but I just feel fear. Everybody else's fear gets in the way. So if I'm going to let everybody else's fear dictate what I do, then I would never get out.
Good point. Excellent point.
So, right, when your circle is small, or everybody's busy. Everybody's got busy lives. So if you've got the chance to take it, then I'll always take it and go. And if I have to go by myself, I'll go by myself.
Exactly.
And then if you've got great company and the opportunities to go and experience something with somebody, absolutely.
Especially if you're healthy. Gosh dang it.
Exactly.
And you don't have baseball. Gosh dang it. Because you can come to Assiniboine, but you have provincials. And see that baseball, I tell you, it does. I love it.
Yeah,
But
12 more days.
12 more days, baby. Yeah, we leave on Friday morning to go down to our championships. Actually, Crystal she's talked about it quite a bit. And just listening to what you said, Pam, I think it's a good thing to bring up it is hard to find like-minded people. And Crystal, you've talked so many times about the meetup things you do.
Yeah. So when I was doing the Caminos, because they're long treks in Europe and that kind of thing, most people just aren't up for like a 25K hike or, just to do training, So I would join these meetup groups to do these longer hikes. And it was great because, you just get a chance to talk to different people. I learned a ton about the hiking in the area because what do you talk about? Like that's the common, the thing we all have in common is that we all enjoyed hiking. So yeah, it was great. I thought it was really nice.
I think that's super courageous of you, though, Crystal, because like I don't think I personally like group activities. I'm like, ew. Like, you know, when you have some things that are like ick. Group activities to me are ick.
I know. Well, I've told you the same thing.
Yeah, you did.
With strangers. If I have one person that I know, okay, I'll suck it up and do it. But if I'm by myself, group activities, no, hard pass.
See? I'm not the only one.
See, I don't think that was brave, though, because, like, there's a safety net there. Because if, like, say something happened, you got someone there who's got a sat phone.
I know, but you are a social light person. You're a social person.
You are way more social than I am.
But no.
You are. You talk to every single person on the trail anyway, even if they're not even with us, you talk to them.
That's different.
I can walk past a hiker that's coming towards me and not say a thing, and you cannot.
And I still feel like I'm the most feral out of the three of us.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my gosh, feral.
And like when you would do these meetups, you don't, if you want, like you're just in a group, but you don't have to talk to people if you don't want. Like sometimes people would like, you know, you stagger a bit. Like the faster hikers are up front a bit, and slower people are behind a bit. I don't know, but usually you pair off with someone and start chatting, have a conversation.
Okay, well, for our 5 listeners out there, because I think we're up to 5 now.
Oh, snap.
Pam's like, I'm out. 5 people.
You said 2. You said 2. Well, for our 5 listeners out there, I mean, there you go. There's both sides of the fence. Crystal loves it. She got to meet new people. She said there was like smoking hot guys on some of them and all that kind of stuff. But of course, she couldn't enjoy any of that because she was happily in a relationship. So that's why she's always telling me to go out and do it, because you could meet these guys. And I'm like, no. I don't want to do that. I don't want to.
It's like people that have the same interests as you. It's a nice, I think
Well,
it would be a nice way to
maybe
meet
you
people.
could, Shannon, and just, you know, throw some Honeycrisps in your pack.
Lure them.
Honeycrisps are where they're at, baby.
Anybody want an apple? No, I don't want to do it. Gosh dang it. That's what I have you guys for. I don't need to do that stuff. That's why I have my crystals in my Pams and the other Mtnchix. It's better. I don't know how you do that. I can't. And I'm so glad you agree with me, Pam, because Crystal and I have talked about this so many times. I'm like, ew, no. I don't want to do that.
It was no different than, like, say, the first time we went out hiking with the group up at Green Monster. Do you remember, like, Lana and
Yeah, but
Jody
that's different.
It was actually the exact same.
It was not the exact same. We all knew people. It wasn't like we didn't know anybody. Everybody knew everybody.
Everybody knew someone.
That's different. You're just way cooler and stronger than I am.
You are really not. You would be totally fine.
No.
You would.
Well, that's why when you guys have always said, "Oh, you should do this for a living and guide people," I have just no interest in being responsible for people I don't know.
I get that. I wouldn't want to either. That's why I like just joining them hikes, and then there's no responsibility.
No, and see, that's a win-win. I don't mind carrying the responsibility. I'll have the gear. I'll plan the hikes. I'll do all that. I got no problem doing that as long as I know who I'm hiking with. Because at the end of the day, if you get into a shit situation and people aren't going to listen or they're going to start questioning, then we can
throw a punch.
They get throw punch.
It would be intense.
I love you, Pam. Oh, that's awesome. See, like minds. And see, there's a great thing. So that's one of the, we have a group called the Mtnchix. I don't think we've talked about it on here yet.
We haven't, no.
It's a really neat group of diverse women, and we're all different, yet we all have some common ground. But some of us are very, very different individuals. But man, nature brought us all together, a love of hiking in the mountains and just being outside, doing great things. And we had a great trip to O'Hara last year with Pam.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah,
we even have a guy mountain chick.
We do. And I'm sure he's never going to listen to this, so I'm going to say he's kind of a bit more of a chick than a guy.
he's on the running that line. He's kind of.
I think he's on the other side.
Probably. We're not sure he knows yet. So.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Anyways, so I think he's just a chick.
He's a sweet guy.
He is a sweetheart. He is such a nice guy, actually. He really is. We should go hiking with him again. I haven't seen him in a long time.
We should. The simple fact that he's like, can I be a mountain chick? We're like,
Absolutely.
hells yes, you can. That's funny.
It is funny. It's good. So there you go. All right. See, Pam, that wasn't so bad, eh?
Survived.
I get that every week, Pam. Thank you.
Whatever. Come on.
It was good to hear your guys' voices. Definitely.
Well, thanks for being our first guest on.
Yeah,
We've
thanks,
done
Pam.
so much
Oh,
fun.
the very first guest. Oh my goodness.
You
Wow.
are.
I know.
It's nice. It feels like we got to hang out a little bit.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I miss you. You're a
I
sweetheart.
miss you guys too.
See, now you got to come on again.
All right.
We'll
All
have a little
right.
rotation.
See, Crystal didn't want to do this at all in the
No.
beginning. She's like, no. I'm like, come on, it'll be fun. And it is fun.
It is fun. Yeah.
Just,
That's good. Yeah. Seems pretty easy.
right? Okay.
Right?
So for our next listener out there, Jelaine, we're going to send you this episode, and Pam is going to reaffirm that it's not that bad. So hopefully we will have you on next time, and we will have Pam on again.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll have you again before we do some fall hiking, and we can talk about all the epic large hikes and everything.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys, I'm going to reiterate, get outside.
Yeah. That's
Laugh.
the message for the week.
It is get outside. Jiminy freaking cricket. Get outside. Be kind. Make sure you laugh. I'm not going to do my little stupid move from last week, but I will tell you that yes, laughter massages your body from the inside out. Just please laugh, get outside, stay healthy, stay happy, and we will talk to you guys next week. Thanks, Pam.
Thanks, Pam.
You're welcome.
Okay, love you guys. Bye.
Bye.